Well, now that you've taken a trip through my house, didn't realize that I went live. So we shall see. I am sitting here, Nova Scotia, organic to the land. Yes, I came with a video this afternoon. I could not contain all of this beauty to myself. Not at all. I'm sure most of you at this point are engaged or getting ready to be engaged with family who are embracing you. That's for the moms. That's for the moms out there. I hope that you are embracing this day. I hope the sun that is shining upon me has come to you. I hope that you have family that are preparing for you today, for all the gifts and all the love and all the time spent and all the sacrificing that you may have done, that they are preparing today for you. Because you know what? You all got it right. You all got it right. I hope today that that's happening for you. And for the mom out there that, you know what, you did all that you could, and however, things did not work out the same way for you. That you are dealing with the child that is separated from you at this point, and you know there doesn't seem to be a resolution between you. This one is for you too. I'm here for you. I'm here for the parent that I talked about in a earlier video. The parent that might be experience the child that is the narcissist. And this is something that they've been living with for quite some time. So today, I'm here for all of you in hopes that, you know what, today's live can be there for the mums, the mums. Because if you are indeed a mom, then you know, and especially the mom that's been putting the work in and that she's been doing her job. And you know what? She continues to get up no matter what's going on. She continues to do what she needs to do because you know what? I'm going to tell you, it's that mama bear inside of her that you know what comes from a long line of generations of the mamas that show up inside of her. I'm talking to that mom and the mom that you know what shows up broken. You know, because there's that mom and she needs acknowledgement too because she's coming from that line of broken moms and she doesn't usually get her accolades because she's coming from a place of distortedness, unhealed, and she's not that's you know she's not reflecting herself in such a great way. And perhaps it's because she doesn't know how. I'm here for that mom too. I'm here for all the mums today because if you have been blessed, whether it's through your birth canal, whether it's through your birth canal, which means you've been given the blessing of a uterus that works, that you've been given the gift to give life, or the mom that was gifted the child, like myself, gifted the child that came through somebody else's canal, birth canal, and you were given the assignment of raising and teaching. I'm here for all moms today. I salute you. I salute you wherever you are at along this journey. Happy Mother's Day. I should see, you know what? I should check the chat right now because you know what? Let me see. We got Accomack Indian here. Hey, my brother. Happy Mother's Day. Well, you know what? Happy day to you too. And I thank you for showing up. I'm trying to see who is all in the chat because you know what? Well, now we're down to four. And you know what? It's going to keep rising, but I'm going to keep talking because, as I said, I'm not just here for me. Tell me, what is your first name so I know who you are? Will you please give me your first name? You know what? Love in the hearts because I'm feeling you too. I'm feeling you. Every time that you show up in the comment section, I feel you. You know, and I know that you know we've been through some things. But you know what it tells me about your spirit? Is that your spirit knows why we are here. And you keep showing up for a reason. And hopefully it's because you know my spirit. And that my spirit is coming from a place of love. So you know what? At the end of the day, it is the love that will prevail between all of us. All of us. So you know what? You know who I am, and I think I know who you are, or I have a good idea who you are, and you know, that's 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 my personal thoughts to you today. Because at the end of the day, I want you to know that you are greatly appreciated, and every time you show up, that you know what the universe has a plan in order, bigger than you, bigger than me. So anyways, I want to see who else is in the chat, and I want to try and figure that out. And you know, it just gives me the opportunity. I know there's three of you in the chat, so anyways, I'm just saying thank you and welcome to the chat. Anyways, I had done a video earlier, and you know, I'll tell you, it tagged lots of responses, which told me that there is that story, of in which you know what myself is a part of that story. Because I, in that video, reached out to the mums who had broken relationships. It was about daughters, but you know, it could be about sons too, because there is that relationship that is there. I was just speaking about my personal, but I know that there is that also that there can be that broken relationship between the son and their parents, that the son can also experience that from a level, and that it can be just as catastrophic in terms of that broken relationship between the mother and the son, between the son and the mother, depending on you know what, who the players are within inside that relationship. Anyways, I don't want to lose my point and the whole focus on why I truly am here, because, as I said, I am here for the mothers today, and more uh, the mother that is has that fractured relationship with her children or her child. Because when you are a mother, here's what I know just via my own mother's experience: the fractured relationship that she had with her oldest and first daughter was the relationship that, when she was riddled with cancer, kept her here breathing because she was waiting for that daughter to show up. And it was evident to all of us siblings who knew about that fractured relationship. Point being is that it tells you the power of the relationship between the mother and child, mother and daughter, because that works both ways. I've heard the version of my brother who talks about the broken relationship between his mom, my mother, and how he was affected by that, and how it made him enter life on a whole different way in terms of his parenting, his relationship, how he looked at himself. So it's not just women that are affected by this. So, as I said, this channel is about the healing, and it's about speaking about things that, you know what, that are difficult to talk about, that most people don't talk about. But if you arrived here and you keep showing up here, it's because you are, I believe, the one that has been chosen inside your family to not only acknowledge this shit, but to change it, because you recognize the pattern that keeps showing up inside your family. You recognize that, you know what, if it continues to exist, it will show up generation after generation. And when you know that you've been brought here to heal it, then you need to talk about it. So, Nova Scotia Organic to the Land Stories is a place of where, you know what, we provide a safe space to talk about these things. And I picked today to go live specifically because I know I was that mother out there. That when today approached, I had to fucking mentally wrap myself around it, my responses of what I was going to say to people who said Happy Mother's Day, knowing that, you know what, there would be nothing that resembled that was going on inside my life. And that, in fact, it was the complete opposite. The complete opposite. That's not to take away, because I never ever want to take away from the beautiful things that are happening with the mothers and the sons and the daughters out there. That is to be celebrated. And look, folk, I just taken a tick off of me. A tick that just blew on me. So that tells you I am in no old Nova scarcity. True tick. Anyways, you know what? I am not afraid of them like that. And you know what? I feel very, very protected by them. And not by them, but I feel protected by spirit, because I couldn't do what it was that I needed to do in terms of gardening, in terms of being out in nature and all of that. Here, if I was worried about ticks, they've been around for a very long time, and for whatever the fucking new one that's come up, you know what? They don't know me. I come highly, highly protected. So I am not afraid of ticks. I know that some people would crumble, but that's the last thing I'm crumbling from at this particular point. And you know what? The sun that's shining, I'm not going to let that tick stop me from embracing the sun that's coming down and giving this message, and sharing it with the people that have showed up and remain showed up. I want to see who's in the house, though. Who is in the house? We got Akamat, Spiritual Herb. Hey, Selena. And I think that Thomas. Oh, Thomas, I thought that that was you. You know what? I see you are on my Facebook page too. And you know what? My brother, my brother, my brother, you are someone that stands 10 toes down, remaining in your power, no matter from where the stance that you are at. And I know that you have your challenges, but you know what? I'm just going to tell you that this sister over here in Lakeel, Nova Scotia, sees you and that you are appreciated. And I just want you to know that I see you. And, you know, I see what you're doing, because this brother is big into the genealogy. And, you know, support this brother. Support this brother, because you know what? That is his that's his thing right now is genealogy. So, um Thomas, this is my show though. So if somebody comes to you from this live here, you do them good. You do them good. You do them good, and you give them a good price. Yes, that's me telling that to you. I love you. I love you. I love you, and you are appreciated. Anyways, that was me not only giving you your shout out, but you know what? He does do genealogy, and he's passionate from a place of the heart. He is like you, who is on this live chat right now. Um, Real, human. Um, um, he's human. Yeah, he's human. Anyways, who else do we have here? Anyways, it's not allowing me to do it. Well, it is. Greetings, spiritually. Okay. Thank you. You are so welcome, my sister. You know what? You listen. Listen, you know you're welcome. And there's no thank you. This is a time when, you know what? Spirit is orchestrating all of this. Every single bit. Even my coming live to you today. It was like spirit drove me here because I thought, you know what? You put a message out there that is going to be triggering for some people. You may have healed from certain places and spaces, and you're at a different level, but not everybody is. I know what it's like to be just ooh, in the middle of it, in the middle of it. And I'm talking about that fractured relationship, that narcissistic relationship, even more direct about what I'm trying to say, because it in itself, as I said, catastrophic in terms of the damage that is either being done or that has been done, psychological, emotional, mentally, and then it manifests itself physically if you have not done the work in terms of grabbing a hold of your healing. So that's why I'm here today. I'm here today for that. Anyways, I know the sun is just, I'm in a bad, bad sun, but you know what? I gotta tell you all, I am loving the sun, and I need the sun today because the message in itself is powerful a message it is. I the fact that today I can even talk about this and I can share my experience. I am telling you all that I am like 4 years in. And you know what? It wasn't, but you know what? Probably about 2 months ago, I was reaching out to my daughter. It doesn't mean that you don't stop loving them. And whether that's your mother that we're talking about, or whether that's, your father that we're talking about, whether that's your child that I am talking about. Because more than likely, when you talk narcissism, it is shown up in your life in more than one way. And like I said, there was a pattern to this shit. And in your healing and getting back to who you really are supposed to be, you have had to recognize that pattern and recognizing that narcissism in some of the people that, you know what, you realize that, what the fuck? That's what was going on. So it's not just about your daughter. This is usually unpacking more than one narcissist. So if you're still here, I salute you. I salute you for being here right now. And we got 5 in the chat. And you know what? I'm going to try and see who you are, but let me see. Anyways, I'm doing this on my phone. So you know what? I'm just going to keep talking and keep talking from the heart. You know what? I hope that, hopefully the sun is shining where you are at today. I hope that at least that's happening. If the sun's not shining, it's okay if it's raining. Because I'm going to tell you something. I had some powerful downloads yesterday when the rain intermediately happened all day. Temperature's cool, but look, today, look at the buds. I'm going to show you, well, the buds. I'm not going to show you the buds that have come out and that have just been more pronounced than what they were yesterday. All of that happened for a reason. And not only that, but I was given downloads and I gave myself rest that was able to even deliver today's message and bring myself to you to this afternoon. Because this is a woman, and I will say this again to you all. I am not that open. I am on assignment. I do not give my personal self to people like this. I would not be giving up my personal stories if it was not via Spirit's assignment and for the greater collective and generations upon generations. That's why I'm here, because I am a private motherfucker. And when I told you that, you know what, I'd be good at giving you know what, one video, you know, every 2 months, that's really who I am. So the one that is here today with you is coming for the mothers of mothers of mothers of mothers of mothers that connect with me via my vessel. I know why I'm here. It's to heal those chains, break those chains, kill those motherfucking curses that keep showing up generation to generation, stopping us from reaching our greatness. That's why I am in front of you today. And even still, you still can't see me. And maybe I should be a little bit more better. Okay, this talking. Love you. Okay, now we're back. I'm sorry about that, folks. You know what? I'm going to tell you something. I was outside, and I don't even know why I'm green. Anyways, I'm going to take these glasses off. You know what? I was outside, and then we lost the internet because you know what? I decided to move so you could see me. And now you can see me because I'm back inside. Anyways, I am not going to keep you, but I do want to check through the chat. You know what? I thank each of you for showing up. Seriously. Um, mad love, mad love. And I can honestly tell you that each of you I have connected with on a more personal level. And so you know that when I give you my deepest appreciation, that it is coming from a place from my heart. So I am going to leave you. Hey, Akamakinja, I love you too, and the rest of the clan. I know, I know, I know. And you know what, Thomas? I'm going to tell you something. There may have been a bit of a breakdown there, but you know, I'm going to tell you. Sometimes spirit separates us so that we can grow, and you know that we can come into our fullness of who we are meant to be because we've all been given an assignment. And I can tell even by your personality, my friend, that you are one that is you are a free thinker That is why you have went through everything you have went through in this life. So that you could learn some lessons to stand out there on your own. Just like me. And you know what? Yes, working inside of a group is one thing. But you know what? Not everybody. I'm not, um, I will not give way to just one way of thinking. If it's not thinking fucking inclusive, if it is not looking at things from more than a 3D perspective, but looking at things from a 5D perspective, and I don't know where you're at, but that's where I'm at. So, you know what? I will hold space in the meantime. And knowing that even myself, I don't know everything. But here's what I know, that when I know better, I do better. That's it. When I know better, I do better. So, in having said that, I'm not going to stay on any more longer. And I appreciate everyone that showed up. And this went from a Mother's Day chat. Well, I think it all lines up because it's really all about our higher learning and our higher. It's about our healing. It's about being real, being in the moment, being in the now. And I think that that's what took place. We were in the now, and that's powerful. That's something that, you know what, bypasses algorithms and the rippling effect, more powerful than what we will know. So, having said that, I am going to say goodbye. I'm not going to say goodbye. I'm going to say until we meet again, because this is a beginning, because there's going to be more conversations like this, because I'm getting more comfortable with going live. And you know what? It gives me a chance to connect because there's an energy that is created from a live that is not created from a video. But the video brought me to the live. So I'm gonna leave you standing in your power, 10 toes down, knowing who you are, knowing the power that lies in you, because you do have the power. I won't give my song because you know what? But why the fuck I gotta come up with a great jab? I need someone that can do beats because my motherfuckers, I got some good lyrics and some good rhyme up in here, and it needs to be put to a backbeat. But all in time, all in time. Anyways, you all make a great day. I love you from me to you. And if you are dealing with the mama problem, and what I mean that a mama wound, allow yourself, allow yourself to go through this. It's setting it for a minute. Because if you have been brought here for change, you can't stay with the same thinking. And it's okay to look at them from all perspectives. The mama. I'm talking about the mama because you know what? That mama is responsible for a lot of shit. And you know what? She's also responsible for a lot of destruction too that has happened amongst our people. So I want you all to think about that. And it's not to demonize her, because I tell you something, I got mamas coming with full support with this message. And you know what? Not all of them made the best choices. So I'm here. I'm here for that one. I'm here for truth. Anyways, bye and make a great Sunday.